I don't know if this thing's working or not. This is the first time I tried it on a computer. Uh, Pardon the glasses, but I had surgery again this morning on my eyes, and I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not either. I hope everyone's had a good day, and it's been raining up here in North Georgia, in Douglasville. Uh, been raining off and on hard, and then it's been light. Things seem to be going pretty well again. We're settling down. Our counts are up. We're getting a lot of things done. We're looking real good, as usual. Um, Got a few complaints from folks, but that's not uncommon with 32,000 people. I think we're doing real good. Some of you got a little upset about the advertisement over political matters, but I hope you enjoyed or you understand now what I was talking about political ads more than anything, particularly something for a political candidate. I hope you understand what I meant now. The sanctuary movement is a, a political movement, I guess. I don't agree with that. Some of you do think that. I don't. I hope you can see me. I don't think of it that way. I think it more of a right, not a political movement. Um, our political problems are, of course, the gun haters, the ones that want to take my guns and your guns, and we're not going to let that happen, are we? We're continue to do what we're doing and create more sanctuary counties, sanctuary cities, and take the fight to the communities and let people know what we're doing in the community. We have rallies planned. So far, I have a list here. Rome will be in March. We have one in Atlanta coming up. I'll be posting these, or hopefully they'll be posting them, and I can put them on or they can put them on the events, and we'll post them on the event section for you so you can see where they're going to be and how they're going to be on there and where to attend. There's a Get Right rally in Atlanta. I believe it's April 29th. I may be off on that date. That's going to be a big one, folks. You need to really be there. Bob Barr will be there. There'll be a lot of politicians there. Great speakers. Lucretta's done a great job on there. Lucretia, Lucretta, I can't remember how she pronounced it. She's done a great job, folks. Hop on that, be there. They're going to have a great crowd. She's a great radio announcer. She's a great Second Amendment person. She loves the Second Amendment as much as we do. And by golly, she'll get out there and fight for it, too. I met her at the Villanelle rally, and she's one good woman. So be sure if you try to attend that one. If you can't attend anymore, try to attend the Atlanta one. Well, actually, you can. I'm going to be at Rome, Atlanta, Dublin, and Rossville. There's one going on in Lumpkin County, one going on in Gainesville that will be posted, and it should be on there now that you can attend. I hope you go to those. We need it. As far as the rallies go, something that we're going to try in Dublin on this new one that we've been trying to get planned and have in action that I really like. Involve the community. Bring in your church groups. Let them sell cakes. I don't care. Bring in your schools and let the high schoolers or the younger kids come to these rallies and hear what we have to say and people have to say about the Second Amendment and what the Second Amendment means to folks that have fought and died and fought for this all of their lives. We're going to have the speakers that have fought in wars for this. Uh, Police officers, we try to help out every day. We firmly believe in the Second Amendment. Everyday citizens are out here fighting left and right. It's not just me, it's not just military, it's not just police, it's not just pastor, it's everybody that's fighting out here. We want everybody involved. We're going to have local businesses. We're going to have gun stores. We're going to have a law enforcement distributor there. We hope to have a lot more people there that you can meet and greet that believe in the Second Amendment and show some of the things that they have and show to you. I think it's really important that everybody try to get to every rally you can. If you are holding a rally, and I don't know if I've been invited or not, I hope you'll take my advice and try to get your community involved. It shouldn't be just, we're going to show up, we're going to have some politician, I'm going to get up and speak, or your local person's going to get up and speak. That's all great. I love the Second Amendment. I think I'm a pretty darn good speaker, and I've talked to thousands of people before, and I've got good receptions. But we need to hear from our local people, how they feel. Another thing, every outstanding petition, we should have a copy of their petition where we can obtain signatures at every one of the rallies. That's very important to get our numbers up and get these petitions signed. I'm going to have a hard time in Douglas County. We're going to have, I think it was 20,000 people. Wait till you try Fulton County. It's going to take a lot of folks there. But, in these blue counties, we're not going to give up. Just because the commissioners say no, we can still work real hard and try to and get these things going. We're not going to be any trial. We're going to make it happen somehow. There's always a chance we can overturn some of these liberal Democrats in these elections. So be thinking about that when you do your rallies. We have our T-shirts on sale. They're on eBay. We hope to have those at gun rallies and things like that. I think they're a pretty good design. I hope you enjoy those. We signed a contract with a holster company. They're coming out with a holster with a logo on it. These funds will be used to bring in speakers and things that will be needed at the rallies to get people in there, and to furnish some things that like the yard signs and getting decals up and commercials. I hope y'all seen the commercial that we have out now. I'm really tickled what the Cochrans have done, and we're going to use Abigail and her husband as often as we can, and hopefully get them hooked up with some other folks and get them some business, because they've been really good to us. So these are things that we have to look at, that y'all need to try and steer some of the business to people that are helping us. One thing I want to discuss that it's really a touchy subject for all of us. Some gun associations are not willing to endorse what we're doing. I guess that's the only way I can say it. I want you all to know and understand that I don't care if they do or not, but personal attacks on me and the association are wrong, no matter how you slice it. But I am asking you to do one thing. I'm not asking you to leave those places. They are good. They have their reasons for being there. They do a great job. They have their mission. We have ours. I encourage you to work with them, and I encourage them to work with us. It's all about the same thing. We're here for a reason, the Second Amendment. We're not here because, I've got my little pot, I'm going to do this, and they got their little pot, and we're going to let them go do that, and we're not going to support them. No matter what they think of us, I think we all ought to support each other. I firmly believe that. I think that's one of the best things that we can do. Even though they don't support us, we should support them. We need to take the high road here, folks. I hope you agree. I don't know if you do or not. I'm not getting any likes over here, and I'm not getting no loving at all, I can tell you that. But I know that and feel that you folks agree with me about these things. And I highly encourage you to support these folks. The same with the NRA. I've heard a lot of people talking about the NRA and bad mouthing the NRA. Let me tell you something. when it comes right down, and I mean right down to it, NRA is probably doing more to set in legislation and protect our gun rights than anyone. And I've heard it. I've heard from a lot of people. Oh, they're sorry bunch of speak. Well, if you look at the NRA magazines and you look at what's really going on and what they have to say, and you look at the other side and what they got to say, you put it all together, NRA comes out on top. Look at what they've done. Look at what they're doing in Virginia. Look what they're paying for in Virginia. And look what they'll do for us here in Georgia. You know, my opinion is support the NRA just like we're going to support other gun clubs here in the state of Georgia. Just come on now, folks. You know, why give up on an institution that's been here forever and is taking care of us? Randy Ryder's opinion, take it or leave it. I hope you'll take that. Petitions, again, we've talked about petitions. We've got, I hope that we can do rallies in South Georgia soon. That's going to be a real, I think it's going to be fun down there. That'll be a great one. Oh, I talked to Bill up in North Georgia. He's looking at the one in Rossville. We're trying to find, there's a guy out there somewhere that was wanting to roast a pig. Wherever you were at, I can't remember your name, get with me. We're going to roast that pig up in Rossville. We're going to try that out and have a barbecue up there. So we're going to do that. I think that's about all I have to say. I really enjoy y'all. I really have a lot of fun with you. I know sometimes I get off on a little rant, but you know, some of these politicians just drive me crazy. I mean, you hear some of them say how wonderful they are, and then turn right around and you hear, they ain't so wonderful. They just think they are. You know, we've heard one politician that thought he was just absolutely wonderful, and come to find out, no, he didn't even know what he was talking about. But most of them are sincere and they believe in our gun rights. I talked to one today that I thought was going to be sort of iffy, and turned to find out, no, he's actually a gun lover, and we're going to have him on board on some of our speakers. So, you know, reach out to everybody. You know, we're all in this together. It's like I said before, we don't care who you are. Liberal, you know, I don't care. If you want your gun rights, we're all on the same page. We just got to teach you how to vote, right? We all got to vote. That was one other thing. Slipped my mind. At all the gun rallies, we need to have registration, voter registration. Get these young people voting. Get all the people that aren't voting, get them to vote. Okay, I guess I bored you about enough. Y'all have a nice day. Protect the Second Amendment. I do.